It is time for the Central TV.
I love
Central TV is here. We here to inform you, listen and be inspired. Central TV is here. We the best now in time. Oh, listen and be inspired. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Veronica the boss for Central TV. She here to give you the best. Come and listen everybody to Central TV. We here to give you the best. Come and listen, enjoy the show. Come and listen to Central TV. We the best in time. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Veronica the boss for Central TV. She here to give you the best. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for the Central TV.
I love
Central TV is here. We here to inform you, listen and be inspired. Central TV is here. We the best now in time. Oh, listen and be inspired. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV. Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up to Central TV.
You hear me? Are you getting me?
Hello?
Yes, there you are. I'm getting you now. I'm getting you now. So I'll turn your show over to you. I'll be in the background. Just let me know if you need anything. But you are live now on.
Yeah, I'm getting you.
Yeah, you're live now on Sounddraw TV, so you can take it over now.
Sounding low. Are you getting me? Are you getting me?
Yes, yes, I am. I am. I'm getting you. I'm getting you
Hello?
loud. Yes, I'm getting you loud and clear. Are you getting me? I'm getting you loud. I'm getting you loud and clear.
Hello, hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Welcome to Sandra TV. And I am your usual voice, Mrs. Harrisona Grimes. Welcome to Sandra TV. And this is a part that is given for the voices of women to be heard. And so today we want you to please get glued, watch the program to the end, share, like, and make your comments. So tonight, I'm your usual host, your usual voice, Mrs. Harrisona Grace Grimes. And the program is her power. And so today I should have a guest, Mrs. Noor Doba, one of the teachers of Harrison Senior High, and she's one of the teachers. She's teaching economics. But I don't want to talk much about her, and she's going to come on here, and we're going to have a wonderful time tonight. So tonight we will be focusing on personal growth and mindset of women. Today we'll be focusing on personal growth and mindset of women. Why did this topic come about? This topic came about for us to discuss and to share experiences, knowledge with the entire world that following a history of women's rights, well, women fight for equality, women fight for justice, women fight to be seen, women fought um, to be included for inclusion. So if we go back to time past where women were marginalized, women were used as slaves, women were used as domestic servants, women were used as domestic partners staying home, we come to realize that women fought for this freedom. Women fought for women to be included. Women fought for gender equality. So today we are here. While this equality, what we have fought for, inclusion, equal pay, equal rights, what we have fought for with me, is the story is still going on, the conversation is still going on. But as we have proposed this, what keep us to be accepted? What make us to be ready? What make us to be prepared? What make us to desire? What make us to show to others that yes, we are prepared? What we say we want is what we want and what we desire. We should prepare our minds, we should prepare ourselves, and that when we are having discussion or when we go for what we are requesting for, they are not the males will not see a way of escape. So that's one of the reasons why today we have decided to discuss and focus on personal growth and mindset of a woman. So the first thing we'll look at, who is a woman? Who is a woman? So I would say a woman is a female human being. A female human being is a woman. And so we go to personal growth. My guess is trying to get on because I actually wanted her to be the one who will really, really have the conversation, and then we'll be able to ask her questions and other things because she is a wonderful and powerful teacher. But we are here and we are gradually getting there. The network here in Liberia is a challenge. So I'm sure she's trying her possible best to get on, and she will get on. So somebody will ask and say, you, what is personal growth? So we say personal growth is a continuous, intentional journey of developing new skills. A continuous, intentional journey of developing new skills, improving self-awareness, and realizing your potential for a more fulfilling life, involving reflection, learning, and setting goals to enhance your personal, professional, and interpersonal well being. So, personal growth is a continuous, intentional journey of developing new skills. As women, we should be intentional. We should be intentional about developing new skills because now we have fought for inclusion, we have fought for equality. So, what are you bringing forth? What have you learned? What are you able to give? What are you able to produce? So, in our personal growth as women, we have to be intentional about our journey. It's no time to be lazy. It's no time to procrastinate. It's no time to be slow. It's no time to look down on ourselves. It's no time to run around with self-pity. Oh, I cannot do this. Oh, I am not able in this and that. We have to be we have to be intentional and develop new skills. We got hands-on skills around that's going around. We got hands-on skills that you can do. You can do tailoring, you can do pastry, you can do decoration, you can do whatever. Improve our self-awareness and realizing our potential for more fulfilled life. When we feel fulfilled, when we pay attention, when we are intentional, when we are cautious, when we involve self-reflection, learning when we learn. Look, it is no time. I was sitting one day and then I had the opportunity to do certain program and I was saying, oh, they bring it. Oh, now I can't remember the last time I studied. And then one of my friends told me, say, no, you are not old to learn. You, that woman, you are out there, your personal growth, you think, say, you are old to learn. No, you are not old to learn. This is the time to make yourself available and useful. This is the time for you to add value unto you. This is the time to learn. This is the time to be professional in your workplaces. This is the time to have interpersonal well-being. Key aspects includes cultivating a growth mindset. Building to have a growth mindset, you have to build resilience, emotional intelligence, and stepping out of your comfort zone. That's one of the things we women we have to do to step out of our comfort zones. We need to step out of our comfort zones. Your comfort zone will be you are doing this particular thing every time, every day, and you are not succeeding. Why are you still doing it? Why are you still there? Step out, do not be afraid. I remember working in the bank, and so my branch manager he was to go on vacation, and then he couldn't go on vacation because there was nobody to replace him. And so finally, he was to go on vacation in 2023. And so he asked me to sit in. And so I was afraid. I was like, I don't know. I'm not going to handle this huge volume of money transactions, daily transactions over 1,000 plus. I mean, I felt so afraid. I felt like I didn't know what to do. I don't know how to go about it. And so, and so, gave in the phone drop. I am so sorry. And so I was afraid. And then I felt that I couldn't do it. But then, as a woman, I said, because you know what fear will do? It will limit us. And when we procrastinate, when we low down on ourselves and feel that we are not capable, we are not able, you know what it does? It limits us and we remain at that same level. We will not grow. So I said, yes, I can do it. And you will not believe for the few days that I served, I did exceptionally well. And I was like, wow, why was I afraid? It's not bad at the beginning to be afraid, but you cannot live and dwell in your fear. You gotta have resilience. You gotta be ready. You gotta prepare yourself. That's why we say learn. You can be at the place of work, you learn. You can be at wherever you find yourself and still learn. You can even learn from your children. You can even learn from your spouse. So there is no time out when it comes to learning. So in our personal growth, we are intentional about developing new skills. We have self-awareness. We realize our potential for more fulfilling life. And so the key aspects include cultivating a growth mindset, building resilience, emotional intelligence, stepping out of our comfort zone, learning new skills, improving habits, and practicing mindfulness. So if we look at the definition of a personal growth, there where we go. So we talk about skills, improve self-awareness, and realizing your potential for more fulfilling life. Self-awareness, self-awareness, understanding your emotions, your strength, your weaknesses, and how you fit in the world. This is one of the things personal growth that I would like to focus that we pay attention to as women. We pay key areas of personal growth that we should pay attention to self-awareness. We should understand our emotions. Let's understand our emotions. I guess it's still finding it hard to come on, and I'm going ahead because time is money. Even in personal growth and mindset, you realize that you have to be time conscious. You have to, pay attention when it comes to time. So she will be trying, and wherever she comes in, we're going to give her the opportunity. So as women, we have to understand our emotions, our strengths, our weaknesses, and how you fit in the world. Sometimes we let our emotions control us. As a woman, your personal growth. It's not everything you are irritated. It's not everything you allow. It's not every time you people get to understand you and get to know you. So she is an emotional person. She is an emotional person, and it began to attach a name to you. So for self-awareness, we have to study our emotions. When we find ourselves that we are easily irritated, you try to manage and train yourself and try to advance yourself. And then we pay attention to our strength. What we feel we have strength in, those things that we found fulfilling, those things that we do, those plans that we made, and then we make sure they are successful. We pay attention to our strength, we improve ourselves. And then when we realize our weaknesses, it's not something to be ashamed about. It's not something to beat yourself on. When you realize your weaknesses, you develop yourself. You pay attention to your weakness, you grow. That's why we are saying you learn. When you realize your weaknesses, you attach yourself to people who you feel are able to help you to develop and to make you to leave those weaknesses and how you fit in the world. So we need to have pay attention to self-awareness. So another thing that we need to pay attention to is skills development. Learning new things from practical skills to emotional intelligence. We need to pay attention to skill development. You got other things. I always thought that because you go to school and then you get a degree, so you work in an office or you work in an industry, you are working, so it's auto. As women, we have to learn skills. We have to learn all these hands-on skills to help us, to empower us. These skills, when we learn, just in case we have some unforeseen circumstances or condition, or we are hit, we are being handicapped or other life conditions, or we are retired. Those hand skills that we learn will help us, that it will help us to maintain our family, to maintain us, that will not be beggars. If you learn how to sew and today tomorrow you are retired, you can sit right home and you be a designer. And what you sew out there, people will come and buy. And it's another form of source of income for yourself, for your family. So let us pay attention to skills development. Pay
Why are they
attention to
blocking me?
skills development.
Why are they blocking me?
Pay
Mother, are
attention
you
to
getting
skills
me?
development
Mother,
and learn new skills.
Mother, are you getting me?
I just trying to get a sewing machine and I will be going to the tailor shop to learn how to stitch, to learn the stitches and other things, to start to learn. Because sometimes, not sometimes, often these skills that we learn, it save us. It help us to save money. Because can you imagine if you just have a button rip all of your clothes, or you have just a manual rip on your clothes? Are you just going to go to the centers and spend money? But when you learn these skills, you sit home, you are able to use your hands on these things. The money, the $50 or $100 you're supposed to spend to get to somebody, you keep that money for another thing. So if we pay attention and develop our skills, it saves us from rainy days, it saves us from spending loosely, it saves us from impulse spending. So we have to have a mindset shift. Cultivating a growth mindset, believing abilities can be developed over a fixed one. Goal setting, creating actionable steps to achieve desired changes. You know, goal setting, they
Hey,
say
you
in
in
studio.
studio. Ah, so
Bring everything. That's it, I read. And
and
so
so
we
we
are
are
so
so
sorry.
sorry.
Oh. connection.
So are you guys in the same place?
So
The
the
internet
internet is giving her a little problem, so I had to invite her here with me. So we will try because second, the internet here is very, very challenging. So welcome, Malon Toba. Yeah, I was just want you to introduce yourself.
All right, my name is Ugo G. Double. I'm a teacher, a mother, and of course, a woman.
I like that to say I'm a mother and a woman because this show is her power and it's all about women's development. So thank you, Noah, for introducing yourself. We just want you to give us a little background about you.
All right. I'm a woman who live in Farson. I grew up in Farson from a very humble background. Um, where I am today, my parents did not reach there, but I'm grateful that I'm able to be at this stage because my background was very, very humble. It was not easy. Life has not treated, was not good at all. Although I'm not satisfied with where I am now, but I'm grateful to God that I am here. And it took a lot of efforts to get me to where I am today. So I'm grateful.
Thank you, Noah, for coming on Sandra TV on today's show, Her Power. So today we are discussing personal growth and mindset of a woman. So I would just want you to please tell us when it comes to personal growth, what's your understanding and what can you say to the audience here when we talk about personal growth of a woman?
Okay, so first I would like to say, I would like to look at who a woman is. A woman is a female human being, adult female human being. Why is it so important for us to be discussing importance of, let's say, personal growth in a woman? Because women play a great role in society. For the society to be good, it takes women. A lot of women have done great things. So it takes women for our society to be good. So therefore, we have to look after the women. So I come back to my topic, which is personal growth in a woman. When we are discussing growth, we are talking about improvement, improving your living standard, improving yourself, making yourself valuable. That is adding value to yourself. Not only being that caretaker, taking a step further, learning new things, mingling with friends, making new friends, and doing things that will make you an independent person. That's what for me, personally, I look at as personal growth as a woman.
So, if we talk about personal growth and with what you have just said, how can you encourage women to get involved, to pay attention to personal growth? What are those things that they need to do to improve themselves when we talk about personal growth?
Like I said, and I just said, um, for a woman to improve, because it's important, in fact, to improve yourself. So it's not everyone who has the opportunity to go to formal school. Yes, if you have the opportunity to go to formal school, some formal school is one means by which you can empower yourself or you can grow. That is, you go to learn how to read and write and learn something, a career that you can live on, that you can do to improve your life. Another way, another thing that people could do is, or women could do, I could encourage women to do is to learn a skill. I was coming in and I heard you discussing that learning a skill is very, very important. In fact, I'm one person who encourages my students to learn trade in addition to their academic careers, because trade pays a lot. As a woman, you should not just be there and depend on somebody, just being a mother or giving care. You could give care better if you have a skill. For instance, you go to a school to learn how to decorate, to decoration, to catering, sewing. and the rest of them. So many careers nowadays. We have Palazzo in Liberia. You see women there driving the excavator or something. Those are skills that women can learn to do and become useful to the society and contribute meaningfully to the growth and development of our country. So yes, women can do those things, mother.
Yeah, so learning new skills is very, very important. Like she said, because she one of those person who do a lot of catering, decoration, and help needed women. So it also help us to save, because me are from the financial background. So if I learn a new skills, and I go to a hands-on training like sewing. So the money I take to carry to, for in Liberia we say tailor, in the developed world they say designer. So if I take like $20 US to go to a tailor to sew me a suit, and if I learn how to sew, I can use that $20 for another thing to buy food or even my children copybooks. So it is very important, like what our teacher just said. Women, we need to add value to ourselves to pay attention to. Before, I must admit to you, Mrs. Toba, I never had the passion or the idea, even though I was taught during elective to do crocheting, all of that, but I did not pay attention. But growing up, I got to realize that it is important and it's necessary. So you got any other words to add up, just feel free and flow as the way you want
Okay,
to.
so we are talking about the growth and personal growth in a woman. Woman can grow in different ways. Number one, we already talked about the
Skills.
educational side. That
Mm.
is, you learning new things and so forth. But woman can also grow emotionally.
Yeah.
Emotional well-being and growth is good for women, because if a woman grows emotionally, they will have their mind grow, because emotion has to do with the mind, feelings. It has to do with feelings. So if a woman grows emotionally, she thinks better, she interacts with people, she relates to people better, she's able to, in fact, give the care that she gives better. She's able to teach better, because women as a whole, we are teachers. So if a woman is emotionally grown, or she improve emotionally, she's able to make sound decision. And because of that, her the neighboring or family, the community, will there be peace and happiness in the community where she lives, because she's able to perform her tasks better when she's emotionally grown or improved. A woman could also grow socially. You know, Mother, the last time we were discussing. Yes, we had this discussion here myself when we were talking about how many persons you know can make way for you.
Yeah.
That's very important. You could learn all of the careers. Yes, it's important. You could be strong emotionally. You have all of the confidence. They will just help you get to the right people. Yes. So the number of persons you know will lead you to a better life.
Exactly.
So when you are socially improved, it helps you to live good. It helps you to get around people, to be able to work with other people, to be able to engage government or wherever. So it's good for women to improve socially. Don't just sit in the house. Neighbor, I have a friend business.
Self-pity.
Yes, self-pity. For me, I'm inferior to those people.
Yeah.
I am not their type.
Yeah.
How will you become their type if you just sit back and just feel complacent, you just relax, fear grab you, and you are not even able to interact with people who are your peers, even people who you think are up there. When you mingle with them, you become like them. There's a likelihood that you become like them when you follow them. The Congo people can say, show me your friend, and I will tell you who you are. So the kind of people you go around matters a lot.
Sure.
So it's good for a woman to be socially improved. So that we improve our social.
And you understand her explanation when she talk about being socially connected or improve or pay attention to your social life. She's not saying you should be gallivanting all out there as a woman, no. So you understood her. So we want you to, make good friends that will build you up there. Network, go to events, go to programs, go to workshop, go to seminars, get yourself busy, as she said, learning. And as you go about these places, you interact with people, you are connecting yourself because you need a connection to be up there. And care you can learn all the book. If you do not have the connection, you're going to room. You're going to room. So another thing I see on personal growth also is goal setting. For me, I will always let to get example of myself because when you come in or you're not having mentors, your parents are busy, they are not paying attention, and then some of these things you begin to learn it on your own. And so I always let to get example of myself. So when it comes to goal setting, I know one I didn't have the plan, the thought that I supposed to sit down to plan. Yeah, that was never a part of me. The year comes, it just became an ordinary year, like as usual, as usual. But then started to get mature and like, no, I have to sit and see. So what can you say when we talk about goal setting when it comes to personal growth of a woman?
So when it comes to personal growth, if as a woman you want to grow, goal setting is one important thing. I have one teacher who used to tell us, he who fails to plan, he who fails to prepare to fail.
Yeah.
So if you do not plan, definitely you will fail. Everything that you do in life, it requires you planning, and in that planning comes the goal. Because if you have a goal, you'll be able to plan properly in order to attain or reach that goal.
Yeah.
So if you don't set goal as a person, this thing just happened today, you go there. They won't happen today, you go there. You spend your money anyhow, anyway.
Yeah.
Then there's nothing that you will do at the end of the day. At the end of the year, the other year comes, nothing you do. The next year comes, nothing you do, because you don't have your eyes on something. If your eye is not on something, let's say participatory one, people make resolutions and things. You plan for that particular year and say, this year I'm going to do. The money doesn't have to be 1 million before you can set goal for them. Even your time, you can set goal for your time. I will use this time to do this. I will use this other time to do that. Likewise, your money. You don't have to have all of the money in the world to be able to set goal. You can set goal with my little $100 that I'm making. This year, I'm going to do this particular thing. From this time to this time, I will raise this. From this time to this other time, I will raise this. And when you set that goal, you stick to it. You stick to it. Mother, I am an economics teacher.
Yeah.
When it comes to something economics, we call skill of preference.
Yes,
I always tell my kids.
Yeah.
Because if you set your skill of preference and start to deviate from it, the economics call you being irrational. It means you are unwise. That's the same thing with setting your goal. Once you set your goal and you decide that I will keep this money and I will do this particular thing this year, you should try by all means. Yes, there are emergencies that will come.
Yeah.
There are other things, because most time when you think on those kind of things, you see plenty of difficulties that will come your way. But don't be deterred by them.
Yeah.
Stick to your goals. Try as much
Especially
as possible.
now we have begun a new year, people coming out with a resolution. This thing we want to be sincere and real, because you go on social media, I watch something, I saw the husband and wife, they say they went for a retreat, and then they had a big display on the blackboard, how they will spend their money, where they will go, where they will do this. You don't have to be flamboyant like them. Like what she said, you can be in your little corner and you come up with your plans, and you make sure those things that you will use to achieve that goal and make it come to reality. Especially us women, we spend a lot. We spend a lot because we want the wig, we want the lashes, we want the clothes, we want this, we want that. And we'll come to that time where we'll start talking about finance and savings and other things. But In your personal growth, you will be making yourself proud, and you will be making a man proud. You will be making your children proud if you have, yes. Because when they come to realize that you are that mother who stick to your goal and you make sure it come to reality, they feel proud, and you sending that information to another generation. See how the improvement, development of the world is coming. It's starting with you being a mother or a teacher, and then it flowing to the children. So we want to say, wherever you are watching Sandra TV. The show tonight is for power. It is all about women discussion. Please watch the video. Please share the video. Please make your comments. So tonight we have with us Mrs. Noah Double. She's working with Firestone Senior High School. She one of the economics teachers, and she a very, very pleasant and wonderful woman who is always willing to make her impact, to share her knowledge, and to give. But tonight the internet giving us hard time in Liberia, so we have to share and sing whatsoever. So by next week we're going to improve, we're going to develop ourselves. So don't feel bad. So no, what other thing we are leaving out that you would like to point out when we're talking about the mindset?
Okay, so as a woman, we have spoken of your personal development. We talk about setting goal. Um, we've talked about your social well-being. You also have your economic and well-being for improvement. Your economic improvement that is tied into the setting of your goal. As a woman, you have to be economical.
What?
Yes, you have to be, because it's tied into your improvement or your growth.
Yeah.
If you are economical, it helps you to save money. It helps you to do plenty things. Let's say buy things in your home without maybe your husband gave you this amount. Oh, this is for food. And if you are a woman who is economical, you'll be able to save from that food money instead of buying that, just buy enough for the home, but then you save some. You can save some, you can be economical with your food money. You save some instead of just loading everything in the pot and eating. Yes, it's good to eat well. That is very good. But most of us, we are not, most women, sometimes we become carried away.
Yeah.
And other people are doing
Hey,
it,
man.
so I have to do it. I have to
Sure.
live to the expectation of others.
Yeah.
No, let's stop comparing ourselves with others.
Sure.
We can save from our small money that is given to us for food. We can save from our small money that is given to us for hair, for clothing. Instead of going to buy too expensive things, you can buy things that will look good but are less expensive and save some of your money. That's another way that a woman can grow. Because all of those small monies that you are saving for your food, your clothing, your whatever, your travels, and this and that and the other, they could help your family, they could help you to grow. You could direct it to learning something.
Yeah. And like what you said, most of our women would like to look at our friends and then imitate and see what they are doing. You don't know where they come from, what they are doing, how much their income. When you see them over here, but you want that here, but when you go Mantua market in Liberia, we got a market in Waterside. When you go there, even though high class people that you will think they are not supposed to go down there to buy, no, they are there. They go there, they sitting down, they picking, used clothes. They picking. And when you go, you just take your time. You will get some nice clothes that people will think that you bought from boutique. So all in all your mindset, you have to have a fixed mindset that I want to develop myself. I want to improve myself. I want to see how I can contribute to make my family a better family, my country a better country, and the world a better place. That you will not be, that kind of dependent person. You depending on somebody, especially in Liberia or America, now things hard. You depending on family members to say you. They too, they want to see that independence. They want to see you handling matters. When they say you the $100, they want to see you doing something, improving yourself. Because they too, they work hours standing. I got one of my friends, she said she was suffering from burning feet. She said, can you imagine I sent for 8 hours packing all of things, and that's not the only job. Because you want to help people back, you gotta go do another thing. So if you think and see how people are striving to make life better, you as a woman, you need to strive, you need to fight, you need to push, you need to make yourself prepare and get yourself ready and get yourself out there. So in no time to sit back and let what we said from the beginning, our intro, we fought for the thing we call equality. We fought for inclusion. We fought for equal pay. We fought for the rights. So now it is giving us, then what are we doing?
We are going back.
We say certain time. Yeah, let the meaning, let it go in front. Let the meaning, and no, I always caution about gender. Anything I do, my friends, they will always laugh at me because I saw certain program and I saw only a female, and I commented, my friends say, hey, you ready again? I say, yes, women fought for these things, and we as women, we will not be quiet and silent about it, because when we stop talking about it, then it will go back to where it came from, because we women were not making effort. So for us to be on the table, to be managers, for us to be supervisors, superintendent, leaders, we have to work on our mindset. We have to pay attention to our personal growth. So you cannot be sitting in that one place and be complacent. You cannot, you just sitting there, you're not improving yourself.
So you are not doing anything. Since you got a one passport diploma and you got one day job, you are sitting in that one office, you are just complacent.
No value added.
Any other skill.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know computer. Since I got the job, let me learn computer. Right? Why I'm doing the job?
Sure.
Nothing. You are just complacent.
And nowadays, if you don't learn computer, who will employ you?
No way.
Who will employ you?
Nobody.
So you go all around here, you got people going to computer school. Pay attention to it. Even you can learn it, get a computer, you learn it online. You should get a basic of it, because nowadays, women, let us be useful, let us be resourceful, pay attention.
The phones that we have in our hands, the phone is a whole school.
All by itself.
All by itself. All you need to do is get around 1 or 2 persons and let them teach you how to do it. You want to cook, you can use a phone, you learn to cook.
Yeah.
You want to learn computer, you can use a phone and learn computer.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to do, once you know how to use a phone, you are able, instead of using the phone, what they commenting, liking, posting different things, you could use it. Yeah, those things are part of social life. It's not bad, but you need to also spice it with using your phone to do something meaningful that will benefit you and your family.
But you're not wrong. You're not taking Facebook to just post picture, comment on other people what they following a comedy and whatsoever. Be useful. Use it for the worst thing that people will follow you and say this. And another thing, Noah, what will you say when we're talking about personal growth and we're talking about self-care? Because most of all women, we are forgetting ourselves. And especially we pay attention to the children, everything about the children, my children.
No time for yourself, no time to recreate. You don't even want to take time to, because the mind is so busy with the children. You can't even recreate, at least. And when I'm talking about recreation, I'm not saying you should go to club to dance and drink. At times you just sit and reflect. Care for yourself. You have to care for yourself as a woman. Give yourself care. Hey, neighbor, I just want to how to get my children clothes. Sometimes buy new and sew it, make yourself to look good. Care for yourself, give yourself care. Sometimes make your hair to look, you can use a natural hair, face it different style and look good.
So
care for yourself, give yourself care. Forget about the children. Yes, the children will always be there. You can give care to your children, you can give care to your family, but also remember yourself in the picture. Take good care of yourself. Learn to look good all of the time. All of those things are things that can bring good to people. Because my daughter dress the way you want to be addressed.
So,
Yes.
so,
Because you go so yeah, people want to be simple. Nobody say you should go buy expensive things and do them, but at least when you put on something, let it look good on you, decent, clean,
yeah.
Look good. So you gotta care for yourself, mother.
Yeah, I think the last time I said I am classic in my own right. I am classic. My natural hair, I got my brain. People will have to follow me. I don't have to be like you, but we have to pay attention with our self-care, because the children you are talking about, if you are not careful, you will leave them behind. You go to hospital, you take exercise, you pay attention to your well-being, pay attention to yourself, because the same family you are fighting for today, tomorrow you go low, you leave them behind, and they are all here on planet Earth and running things without you. So you need yourself. You need to pay attention to yourself. You need to work on yourself. Make your presence felt wherever you go. Make your presence felt. So dress well, smell well, prepare yourself well. That when you get someone, let the presence be felt and say, she's here. You don't have to be loud. Like what we talk about, emotional intelligence, that you'll be loud, passing, jumping. No, but you can be very, very calm, pleasant, and people will recognize you.
Any chance that is given to you, any opportunity as a woman that is giving you, you have to make maximum use of it. Maybe you are invited to a program, you are given a minute to talk. Make that minute good. Use it wisely so that it will impact people. That when you leave, you say, oh, do that woman have 1 minute, but she made use of that minute. She impacted me this way. What she said. So what she said impacted me. So you have to make use of every opportunity that you have to impact somebody or to make your presence felt. Like mother was saying, some of us, we are on pills. We should not forget about ourselves. Because most people say, oh, I will not take my medicine. Do you know how many persons around the world who are taking medicine on a daily basis? So you take your medication. Don't forget about yourself. While you are giving the children the medication to get well, you yourself too, you take your medication. Take your medication and pay small attention to yourself.
Yeah, be authentic. When I ready to introduce myself, my friends can be laughing. I introduce myself. My name is Mrs. Harrisona Grimes. Just from there now, then you know it coming to flow. So don't let nobody lighting. Yes. Don't let nobody bring down your light, your shining. Believe in yourself. Know that you are that person for that time, for that hour, and there is nobody else. You see nobody else, but you see you. So you have to be authentic about yourself. And the last thing I want to discuss is to seek help. Most of all women, we are going through a lot. We are going through traumas. We are going through abuses. We are going through a lot of sicknesses. But we say,
I don't want to see you. I don't want to bring disgrace to my family. If I say they one day won't be happy, all of those you had it, and you are dying with it. It's killing you. It's better to speak. The book can say a problem share is a problem half solved. It's almost solved, because who knows? Probably if you tell somebody, that person could just find a solution for it. Some people have sicknesses. They have problems. It's not only abusive, but people have sicknesses. You are sick and you are having the sickness. How will you be well to improve? You can't improve. Probably it has happened to another person right beside you. You don't even know. By telling that person, yes, we know that people don't want to share their problem because at times people take it.
Yeah, the kind of people.
Yes, at times you look at people, you look among people, you confide in somebody.
Yeah.
Probably when you just tell that person say, oh, they say the medicine is just this, so it's easy. Or let me take you to this person or this person who treated me. So you share it. Even in the home, you are struggling with something in the home. Maybe your child is giving you a hard time, or your husband is giving you a hard time. Probably if you share it with somebody, the person could just help you seek help. It's good to seek help. That means it's threatening you. Oh, I will kill you. and you are seated there, holding yourself.
I there for the
That when
children.
you carry the man, oh, they will steal the man X, Y, and Z. When they may kills you, if they may kills you, will they not carry him to jail? The child will be left alone. So it's better you are alive and he's in jail and you are taking care of your children than to wait until you get killed. Then your children live, because they will definitely carry you to jail. Then the children live vulnerable.
Yeah.
Then they are infected. So yes, mother, it's good to speak out. Let us encourage our women to speak out, to learn to speak out.
So let's find help. Wherever you are, you cannot go through that problem alone. Find a friend, trust a friend, trust somebody to speak to. You cannot bear that problem alone, that burden you need to share. You need to go to the hospital, go to the hospital. You need to take your medicine, your medication, take your medication. I must tell you, one time I was sitting here, I was very depressed and I didn't have money. I was broken. I just text, I don't want to call the person on this platform. I just text a person and say, oh, your sister is ashamed to even ask you, but I need this. Ma, right there, my sister say, I sent me something for you. No one look. She sent me $310. $10 for the sending fees, all that one. And I was like, what? So you know what it did for me? It saved me, it helped me. That trauma I was going through, that problem I was going through, I was able to solve it because what I shared. Do not be ashamed. Sometimes so we are afraid with the people who confide in, who they're going to talk to. Well, if they decide not to be confidential about your thing, the problem you are going through a situation and you decide to say it. So when they take it out there and misinterpret you, so be it, but at least you want healing. So we want to say thank you for following today. Sandra TV is always on. We are here, Voices of Women. We are here. Her Power is our show. And women, we are here. We are bringing the world closer to women. So today, for my guest, I have with me Mrs. Noah Doba, and she's going to give parting statement.
All right, mother. So before I leave, it's important, women, for us to improve ourselves. Make sure that we have our personal improvement, that is our personal development. Let us develop ourselves. We should not just sit back. We should not just depend on what we have now, the small education we have learned. We should also spice it with skills, because you wouldn't know when something will happen. So when you have another skill, while you have your career, it helps you. And we should make sure to develop ourselves, not only in career, but also socially, emotionally, educationally, and etc. So it's important, because if we develop ourselves, we are able to develop our country and the world at large. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Mrs. Toba, for coming on Sandra TV today. The show is brought to you by Sandra TV, and the show today is Her Power, because women got power. We want to say thank you to our backers, to those who are bringing us on this platform. We want to say thank you to everybody who watch it and who will watch. We continue to encourage you. Please follow Sandra TV. There is a new platform, and we want you to watch. We want you to comment. We want you to share. We want you to like. We want you to spread the vision for us. We want you to spread the news around. Share it. Go to your workplace and say, "Oh, there is a new TV, and it's called Sandra TV." Go on our platform on YouTube. Follow us there. There are so many things we got a young. It's all about the women of power. So we want to say thank you to Mrs. Doba, who spoke lengthily and gave us insight when we talk about personal growth and mindset. So today I am your usual voice, your host, Mrs. Harrisona Grimes. It is a pleasure being with you tonight, and thank you for following. Thank you for watching. We appreciate all the comments. We appreciate all the likes. Let's do this thing. Let's support one another. Women, we are calling on you to support this platform. We are calling on you to help us improve this platform. And so many others will be coming on here. So today we appreciate Mrs. Toba who gave us insight, and I really, really enjoy. So I think again next week Thursday to bring a woman on again because she already stand out. She will be from a corner. So we want to say thank you so much for watching Sandra TV.
For Central TV,
Thank you, Mrs. Toba.
I give you the best. Come and listen,
So
everybody.
I am
To
Mrs.
Central
Harrisona Grimes,
TV,
and you are watching Sandra TV on the show for power.
enjoy the
So today
show.
we're able to dissect
Come and
and
listen
discuss
to Central
and
TV.
focus on personal growth and mindset of women. Pay attention to yourself, pay attention to growth, pay attention to learning new skills, pay attention to your well-being, your self-care, pay attention to your health, pay attention to your life. Pay attention, women. Don't cast blame. Situation comes, situation goes, but you are still here, so you have to do those remember things, those remarkable things that will keep you, that you will be remembered. You will have to leave a legacy. So I want to say thank you for watching Sandra TV, for following the show, her power. Thank you for following. I am your usual voice, your host, Mrs. Harrisona Grace Grams. And tonight we have with us as guest Mrs. Noel Double, who joined us tonight. So we are hoping the challenge of the internet will at least reduce on next week Thursday. Continue to follow us on every Thursday at 9 o'clock, 4 p.m. Central African time. So we love you all. We care for you. Continue to support us. Continue to spread the good news of this platform. So we are here every Thursday. We'll be discussing issues concerning women. We are going to be discussing issues surrounding women. We are going to be discussing the development and growth of women. So many things we are going to be discussing on this platform for power. So you are welcome. You are welcome. We appreciate you. We love you. And I mean, it's just been wonderful. Can't even imagine we have gone this hour. It has just been wonderful and enjoyable. We appreciate everyone for your love, for your comments, for the likes. We just say
To
thank you.
Central
Continue to follow us.
TV,
Continue to share.
to
Continue to
Central
watch the show to the end.
Veronica the boss.
Continue to
For
support us by
Central
sharing,
TV, she
commenting your
here to
likes.
give you the
Thank you so much. We appreciate you. Thank you for watching Samja TV.